In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Cooper Farms raises turkeys, hogs, and chickens for table eggs, using innovative, sustainable practices that protect our land, our water, and our animals. With over 2,500 team members and around 450 contract family farmers, we produce the highest quality essential food ingredients and products. Our family shares this legacy of stewardship with families, team members, our customers, and the community.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Leaky Farms Trucking, LLC is located outside of Berne, Indiana. Leaky Farms Trucking specializes in the transportation of ag and general commodities with a wide range of dump, belt, hopper, dry, van, refrigerated, tanker, and flatbed trailers. We would like to wish good luck to all 4-H'ers in the fair this year. Give John or Ted a call for any of your upcoming transportation needs. John at 260-525-4748 and Ted at 260-849-0770.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small, we can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, Administrative Assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newsball Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Newsball Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
At Zerker's Best One, we've changed our name to Best One of Monroe. Still the same family ownership, simply a new name. Same great people, same great service, same great prices. You know who we are.
We are serving customers first.
We are trustworthy.
We are passionate.
We are committed.
We are community focused.
We are locally owned.
We are the family you've depended on for over 70 years. We are Best One of Monroe.
Best One of Monroe, celebrating 75 years of selling tires, serving people.
This is Ron King with Heartland Auction and Realty. My staff and I would like to thank you for all your business over the last 26 years. It is our passion to serve Adams County and the surrounding areas. We offer live and online auctions. We have a team of realtors that can list your house and help you find a place to call home. Give us a call at 724-3499 or visit our website at heartlandauctionrealty.com.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Partnerships thrive, integrity leads the way, and dedication meets innovation. Tried and true. Trueland Equipment. We have the tools and services you need to work the land. A John Deere provider with a broad inventory, assisting you in service and technical support. We respond to your concerns quickly. For all your equipment needs, choose Trueland Equipment, where provider means partner.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Newhouse Show Pigs is owned and operated by Brady and Emmy Newhouse in Marion, Indiana. Their operation consists of roughly 30 head of sows, with their main focus in the crossbred, Berkshire, and Spotted Creek. They have built many relationships with many breeders across the country and enjoy helping families achieve their goals within the industry. Feel free to contact them anytime throughout the year to discuss what options they have available for you.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur is a complete building center for all building contractors and do-it-yourselfers. We supply every facet of building supplies that you will need to complete your next project, but we can also help you get the work done. We install doors, windows, overhead doors, and roofs locally when the materials are purchased from us. We install pole barn packages all over Indiana, Ohio, and southern Michigan, and we provide rooftop delivery with shingle purchases. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12 on Saturday. Let us help you with all of your construction project needs.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
For almost 100 years, Offholder Equipment Sales has provided equipment solutions within the region. We're your one-stop shop for agricultural, construction, and turf equipment. Visit us for all things Kubota, including a complete line of tractors and implements, construction equipment, lawn and garden equipment, and utility vehicles. Kubota's top-notch equipment, parts specialists, and expert technicians are here to support your success. Whether you're a farmer, homeowner, or landscaper, we're here to get the job done right. Visit us today and experience the Offholder difference in Berne, Indiana, and Minster, Ohio.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Take charge of your finances with Financial Partners, FCU's You Choose Rewards credit card options. Choose a fixed rate card with an APR as low as 8.00% for consistent payments. Need a fresh start with credit? The Premier Card offers a fixed 13.99% APR. Both require credit approval. Apply today at financialpartnersfcu.org. Financial Partners FCU. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender.
Okay, please bring all your minis to the staging area. The mini 4-H, head for the staging area.
Testing.
So as we're getting minis lined up, we do have some thank yous and some special recognition we need to do. Again, we want to thank the DFA for the milk and Dairy Club for the donuts. Also, thank you for the banquet sponsors from last year for 2025. We had the Becker Trucking Berne Ready Mix, Best One of Monroe, Decatur Vet Hospital, Dewbrook Farms, Dean Beer, and New Spawn Mechanical. Also want to thank some of the auction buyers from last year. Beer Farms Incorporated, Berne Ready Mix, F&M Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Graber Insurance, Keith and Lindsay Beer, Lauder Farms Incorporated, MJS Transportation, and Shaneman Excavating. And finally, we want to thank Troyer's Market for creating the 2025 auction basket. Last night, after the parade, the 4-H announced the Royal Ambassador. So this morning we have with us Addison Gilbert. Addison's waving over here. She is our Royal Ambassador. Her parents are Doug and Amanda Gilbert and Katrina Gilbert, and she'll be attending Purdue University next fall. So thank you, Addison, for helping us out. So like I said, we're doing minis first, and then we'll start with Class 1, the Ayrshire. After Class 1 will be the Brown Swiss Class 2. So for the minis this morning, we have Lydia Beer, Evie Ford, Gannon Free, Brielle Henning, Jasper Huff, Layla Hurst, Fred Kunkel, Henry Kunkel, Alexis Mosier, and Delaney Ogg.
We'll give all these young ladies and men a round of applause. It's great to see them out here. One of the best things about judging cows all summer long is I get to see a lot of little kids, so I know that the future in the dairy industry is bright and shiny. And what a great job all these guys got. Great animals out here. They're all very well clipped and manicured, and the kids look cute and adorable, and what a way to start out our show. Congratulations to all of you. She'll be in on September 14th, but she's healthy and everything. It's strange. So I've been talking to my daughter what she wants to show to remind of things that we got.
Okay. So we're going to start with the spring heifer calf classes. So class 1 will be the Ayrshire, and then in class 2 will be the Brown Swiss, and class 3 is the Holstein. So that's the spring heifer calf classes.
Here in this Ayrshire Spring Heifer Calf class, we got a really nice heifer. We got that heifer that's got that nice uphill run. She's got that tremendous depth in her ribs, walking on her really nice feet and legs. A heifer that could stand a lot of competition. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next will be Class 2, your brown Swiss spring calf, and on deck is the Holstein spring calf. The winner for Class 1 with the Ayrshire was Sophia Mudd.
Here in this brown Swiss class, I think we have three really nice individuals. I think we have really two really nice individuals to start this class. I'm going to start with the class with a little bit bigger heifer, a little bit taller, a little more stature. I love that hard top line. Maybe fix a little bit behind those shoulders a little bit, but not enough to knock her down any farther. Walking on a tremendous set of feet and legs. Has that beautiful uphill run. Has that beautiful wide chest. Just an all-around nice heifer. Your heifer in second, take nothing away from her. An extremely dairy heifer, a heifer that really walks well on those set of feet and legs as well. Maybe change her a tick right there in that little bit of that tail setting a little bit, but a heifer that's very growthy, very a nice heifer for her age, and it'll do the young lady a good thing. The April heifer here in third, just not quite the heifer that everybody else is today, not quite the size and stature or the openness of rib, but a heifer that's going to grow into her own right, just a young aged heifer here today. Congratulations to all three of you.
Okay, so up next will be your Holstein spring calf, and on deck will be the Jersey spring calf. The results for Class 2, your Brown Swiss, and first was Ellie Lingridge, second, Kenley Henning, and third, Christian Worling. We do want to give a special thanks to Game Day Photography. They will be taking pictures and photos during the whole show. So if you forget or do not get a picture and you want to see it, there are business cards up here with a QR code, or you go to gamedayphotography.zenfold.com and see these pictures throughout the week. And so we also want to thank the Dairy Club for sponsorship of these. So that is Game Day Photography. Thank you very much for doing that.
Here in this Holstein heifer class, we've got some really nice Holsteins in here. I'm going to start the class with one of the best spring calves I've seen all summer. I've been around I think this is my 17th county fair this year in Indiana, and this is a tremendous heifer. What style, what grace, that hard top line, that beautiful dairiness as she goes across those neck and shoulders. Just a tremendous bodied heifer, a heifer that can leave here and really do some damage in another show ring. Take nothing away from your absolutely gorgeous dairy heifer here. That hard top line she has, I'd like to give her a little bit more width in that rib area, and maybe a little bit more size to go up with your first one, but a heifer in her own right, just a tremendous, beautiful heifer to watch pose around the ring. Heifer in third, a little rough through that tail head for me. Extremely dairy heifer, extremely well-bodied heifer that's just not handling very well for her. It's hard to see those feet and legs. She wants to bring those legs underneath of her in the back, which really don't make her look quite as attractive today. Your next heifer out is a really nice heifer, just a little bit carrying too many groceries for me today, a little bit thick over that shoulder area for me, and then follow her up with this heifer that just doesn't have quite that hard top line, not walking very correctly for me today on those hind legs. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next is Class 4, your Jersey Spring heifer calves. And then on deck will be Class 5, your Brown Swiss winter heifers. Results for Class 3: in first, Logan Beer. Second, Hunter Smitley. Third, Scout Kugahan. Fourth, Easton Ogg. And fifth, Sophia Mudd.
Okay so far? Decent speed? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. How are you today, young lady? Good. Okay, here in this Jersey heifer class, I think we have really a nice trio of heifers here, but I really think we're going to start the heifer, to me, that's got the most depth of rib, that's got the most hard top line for me. If I wanted to correct her a little bit, I told a young lady how to handle her a little bit different so she walks a little bit smoother on those feet and legs, but not enough to harm her today with all the style and grace that she has. Take nothing away from your heifer in second, a tremendous dairy heifer, a tremendous heifer across that top line, maybe stretch her out a little bit more through that head and neck area, and a third place heifer, just not quite enough heifer for me to go any higher in the class. Congratulations.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
This year for 2025, the county fair, the F&M Bank for the Grand Champion Trophies and auction clerking, First Bank of Berne, your livestock banners, show programs, auction clerking, C&G Drainage for the Grand Champion Trophies, Custom Car Care for the investment checks for all Grand Champions, Helena Chemical for sponsor auction meal, and the Solid Waste District for trash removal.
Here in this Brown Swiss class, we got two nice calves in this class. We're going to start with the youngest calf in the class, a January heifer. I just love that hard top line of hers. I love the way she parades around the ring with that nice hard top line, but also those nice feet and legs in the back. I love that body that she's got, that depth in the rib, and I think she's the most dairy heifer across the shoulders and head and neck area as well. Take nothing away from a nice growthy December heifer, a heifer that walks pretty well. Heifer's got a nice top line, just a little bit thick through that head and neck area for me today to go over the first place animal. Congratulations.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Test. In this Holstein heifer class, to me, we got an easy winner for me. What a tall, beautiful, linky heifer that walks on that beautiful uphill run. She's got that great set of feet and legs as she walks around the ring. She's got depth of rib. She's got it all. She's got the total package. If you could fault her a little bit, maybe she'd be a tick taller when she gets into the bigger shows, but a heifer that really just is grace and wonderful looking around the ring. Heifer that catches your eye when she comes in, and it's hard to take your eye off of her. Your second place heifer here, nothing away from her. I love the dairiness. I love that straight front end. I love that tremendous head and neck. I fault her a little bit in that rear end area just because when she gets to go and she brings those feet underneath of her, just not quite the size and stature as your heifer in first. Heifer in second over heifer in third, much harder on that top line, much more correct around that head and neck area. Just a heifer that just not quite to where she needs to be to stand with the two ahead of her. Congratulations to all three of you.
Okay, so up next for the winter calf Jersey class 7, and on deck is the Class 8 Milking Shorthorn. Results from Class 6, your Holstein winter calf in first was Clay Beer, second Grant Selking, and third Beth Colhagen.
Here in this Jersey heifer class, we only have one heifer, but we have a really nice heifer. You got to like that straight overall top line that she has. She's walking on a correct set of feet and legs. Love that dairiness and openness of rib. A heifer that can stand some competition. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next, Class 8 Milking Shorthorn winter calf. On deck for your fall calf, Class 9, your Brown Swiss. Results for Class 7 in New Jersey. In first was Mila Mosier.
Here in this milking shorthorn class, it's a shame this heifer doesn't have some competition. A really nice dairy heifer, kind of heifer that you'd like to see in a shorthorn breed. That nice hard top line, walking on a correct set of feet and legs. So you could stand some competition, young man. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next, Class 9 Brown Swiss fall calves. And on deck, we need Class 10, your Holstein fall calves. The results for Class 8 Milking Shorthorn, and first was Becca Ogg.
Here in this brown Swiss heifer class, we got 3 heifers out here, none of which are handling very well for the young men and young ladies out here, like we're going around a disco dance when we need to ballroom dance. But we're going to start here with a heifer right here that catches my eye when she comes in. I think she's the most complete heifer. I think she's got a tremendous depth of rib. She's got that overall strength over that top line and a good head and set, a neck ahead, and she's so smooth and dairy across that neck and head region, gives her a huge advantage over your second place. Second place, take nothing away from her. I'd like to give her a little bit more rib capacity. She is straight over that top line. She is walking correct set of feet, legs. Maybe clean that up in those areas a little bit. But in a second over third, just more in that head and neck area, much smoother, much dairier. The heifer in third carrying a lot of excess flesh up in that head and neck area, and just not quite as fancy of a heifer over that top line as your heifer in first and second. Congratulations.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
Here in this Holstein heifer class, I think we've got two really exceptional heifers to start your class. I think I could justify reasons to put each one of them on top and put each one of them second, but I'm going to go with my most depth of rib and body of this heifer that's in first. I just think she's got such tremendous body. She's so hard over that top line. She's got that beautiful, beautiful dairiness in that head and neck, and just walking on a correct set of feet and legs. Just a tremendous heifer. Take nothing away from your second place heifer. I'd like to give her a little bit more depth of rib right now, maybe fill her up a little bit with some beet pulp or something, maybe pop that out and fix that tail head just a hair as she stops. She wants to set that thing up a little higher than I'd like to see it, but a great heifer in her own right. It's going to stand a lot of competition. Third over fourth, just in dairiness, especially over that head and neck, like that hard top line as well. Fourth over fifth, just size, stature, strength over that top line compared to your heifer in fifth. Heifer in fifth, you got to like that heifer a little bit. She's dairy in that front end. Just like to fix that top line and really get those feet and legs so they're not going quite so far underneath of her as she parades around the ring. Congratulations to all of you.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Here in this Jersey heifer, we've got three nice heifers in the class, but we got an exceptional heifer to start this class with. You got to admire that in a beautiful uphill run that she has as she parades around the ring. A young lady does a great job of getting that head up and making that neck look so dairy and smooth. She's got such a nice hard top line, tremendous fill on her, good set of feet and legs, a heifer that can stand a lot of competition as she leaves from here. Take nothing away from your second place heifer. In another show ring, another day, she probably gets first, but there's no way I'm going to put her overhead of this classy heifer that I got here. I admire this heifer's dairiness, but I'd like to fix her as she walks, get a little dip in the valleys in those back and that hard top line. Your third place heifer, just not quite enough heifer for me. I'd like to straighten that top line up a little bit today, give her a little bit more size and walk her a little bit more correct on feet and legs, but three really nice heifers in this class.
All right, up next we need Class 12, your Brown Swiss, your Summer Yearlings, And on deck, we need Class 13, your Holstein Summer Yearlings. The results for Class 11, your Jersey Fall Caps in first, Lauren Ford. Second, Macy Mosier. Third, Sophia Mudd. So tonight at 6 o'clock, we have our Supreme Showmanship. This is one representative from each species will be there. Later on this afternoon, we'll nominate, or excuse me, a student will win the Dairy Showmanship. But anyways, so tonight for the Supreme Showmanship, we will need Class 9 and 10 ready. You will be the fourth species that shows tonight. If you didn't know that, 6 o'clock it starts in the horse and pony ring. Then they come over here. They'll do the poultry, swine, and dairy. So again, we will need Class 9 and 10 ready tonight for the Supreme Showmanship.
Two really nice heifers here in the Brown Swiss division today. I'm going to go with the heifer for me that has the most hardness on that top line. I think she's just tremendously hard across that top. She's nice and straight. I love that dariness through those shoulders. I love that openness of rib, and she's walking on a great set of feet and legs. Take nothing away from your second place heifer, a heifer that's got great dairy characteristics, who's got a lot of nice depth of rib. Like to fix her in that tail head region a little bit and get her a little harder on that top line, but two nice heifers here today. Congratulations to both of you.
Cooper Farms raises turkeys, hogs, and chickens for table eggs, using innovative, sustainable practices that protect our land, our water, and our animals. With over 2,500 team members and around 450 contract family farmers, we produce the highest quality essential food ingredients and products. Our family shares this legacy of stewardship with families, team members, our customers, and the community.
Slaughter Farms and Mitchell Enterprise.
We have two really nice Holstein heifers in this show right now, two really classy individuals. In my head, I'm going back and forth on which way I really want to go. I could find reasons why I really like the one I'm going to place in first and reasons why I really like the one I'm going to put in second. But I'm going to go with the heifer right here at first. A heifer that just got that tremendous uphill run with her. She walks so sweet when she's walking that uphill run. She's got that hard top line, depth of rib, nice feet and legs. Only problem for her today is she's probably not handling very well. If she was handling a little better, she'd look a lot better and make this a little bit easier for me. Take nothing away from your heifer in second. You got to love that hard top line. Maybe clean her up in that rear end a little bit. She walks around the room, wants to bring those legs underneath of her a little bit too much for me. But a great heifer in her own right. You got to like that depth of rib. You got to like that dairiness through that head and neck. Two really nice heifers that could stand a lot of competition. Congratulations.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Here in this Jersey heifer class, we only have one heifer in this class, but a really nice heifer. You got to admire her top line. You got to admire that openness of rib. You got to admire that dairiness through the head and neck. Walking on certainly a good set of feet and legs. A heifer that could stand some competition. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next we have Class 15, your Holstein Spring Yearlings, and on deck, Class 16, your Jersey Spring Yearlings. Results for Class 14, your Jersey Summer Yearlings, and first was Katie Ford. Again, some other fair sponsors we want to recognize for this week. Lindsay and Katie Bloom for the Fairground Flower Boxes. Jared Ellerdine and Yvonne Duff for providing flowers in the 4-H Expo Hall. Nancy Kuhn providing flowers to the
Leaky Farms Trucking, LLC is located outside of Berne, Indiana. Leaky Farms Trucking specializes in the transportation of ag and general commodities with a wide range of dump, belt, hopper, dry, van, refrigerated, tanker, and flatbed trailers. We would like to wish good luck to all 4-H'ers in the fair this year. Give John or Ted a call for any of your upcoming transportation needs. John at 260-525-4748 and Ted at 260-849-0770.
Here in this Holstein heifer class, I've got two really, really good heifers here. If they were in a different show ring, different day, they would win a class. They win almost every county fair that I've been at in this age class. But today I'm going to go with my gut instinct. I'm going to go with this young man's smaller heifer here. She's an April heifer, not quite as tall and as big as that red heifer in second, but a heifer that is so complete. And I'm going to tell you what makes, to be honest with you, what makes this heifer even more complete is the way it's shown. This young man just does a tremendous job of making this animal look good all the time. He's got a nice, easy, smooth about him. With a heifer with this kind of quality, he's going to go a long way. Just a tremendous top-line heifer, tremendous well-bodied heifer, tremendous feet and legs. Take nothing away from your very growthy March red heifer here in second. Tremendous heifer, that front end. You got to love that front end. You got to love that uphill run and that depth of rib. Maybe tweak her a little bit over that tail head setting, try to get that thing to settle down a little bit for me. But a heifer that I could have justified going first, but just not quite the depth of rib for me to go over the heifer in first. Heifer in second, over third, no question. A great size and scale of this red heifer. Great depth of rib puts her over that third place heifer. A third place heifer that you got to admire in that front end. But once again, I'd like to see her a little harder over that top line and walk a little bit better on those back legs. She just runs those legs underneath of her too much for me today. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next, Class 16, your Jersey Spring Yearlings. On deck, we need the Brown Swiss Class 17, the Winter Yearlings. Results, Class 15, Spring Heifer Holsteins in first, Clay Beer. Second, Grant Selking. And third, Sophia Mudd. And just a reminder, here in a little bit when we get ready for the junior champions, again, per judge's request, we will only do first place per each class.
Once again here in this Jersey class, our classes haven't been real large in numbers, but the quality of jerseys been coming through this ring are pretty solid as well. I'm going to start with the heifer to me that I think is the most complete heifer. I think she's walking on the best set of hind legs. I think she's hardest over the top line. That tremendous uphill run, got good chest capacity and dariness over that front end. Take nothing away from your nice, well-chested Jersey heifer here in second. Just not quite as hard on that top line for me. Wants to bring those back feet underneath of her a little bit, and it's hard to tell where she's at right now as far as those feet and legs go. Congratulations to both of you.
Okay, up next, Class 17, your Brown Swiss Winter Yearling Heifers. And on deck, we need Class 18 Brown Swiss, the Fall Yearlings. Results, Class 16 Jersey Spring Yearlings. And first was Shay Pierce, and second is Katie Ford.
This brown Swiss heifer class. We've only got one in the class, but we got a quality heifer here, a heifer that you got to admire that dairiness, you got to admire that depth of rib, got to admire that hard top line. Lady does a really good job of presenting her well. A heifer that could stand some competition. Congratulations, young lady.
Okay, so up next we have Class 18 Brown Swiss, your fall yearlings, and on deck, Class 19, your Holsteins, fall yearlings. The results, Class 17 Brown Swiss, and first was Kenley Henning.
Here in this brown Swiss division, I think we're going to go with the heifer right here. This the smoothest through that front end. She's got that nice head and neck and that nice shoulders. She's more complete behind her shoulders as well as the second place heifer. Got to give her a huge advantage as well in depth of rib and walking on a better set of feet and legs. Your heifer in second here, a nice heifer. I'd like to change her right behind that shoulder area where a little bit, it'll make her a little bit harder across that top line. But a heifer that carries herself well. She's got a nice uphill run to her. A heifer that easily goes over the heifer in third to me. The heifer in third. Not quite the size and scales of the heifer ahead of her, a little thick through that head and neck for me, but a heifer that it does a nice job for the young lady. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next we have Class 19, your Holsteins, fall yearlings, and on deck we need Class 20, your Jersey fall yearlings. Reminder, after Class 20, we will start the Junior Champion Drive. Again, we just need the first place from each class for each breed division.
here in this Holstein heifer class. We got an easy winner for me today, a heifer that is so smooth, so strong across that hard top line, and she's much more dairy through that neck and head region than the heifer in second. A tremendous heifer here to start the class with, stand a lot of competition. Your second place heifer, you got to admire that size and scale that heifer, but she's still carrying a lot of extra weight for me, especially up in that front end area. Maybe if she loses a little bit of that, comes back in, she might be a little different heifer. I know she's bred, and I know they carry a lot of extra weight when they're bred, but just not quite enough that dairiness for me to put her over top of that first place black heifer. Congratulations to both of you.
Okay, so to finish up the the junior champions, we'll have Class 20, your Jersey Fall Yearlings, and then after that, we'll start with the junior champions. Your results from Class 19, your Holstein Fall Yearlings, and first was Ryan Beer, second, Grant Selking. So in the junior champions, we'll obviously start with the junior champion Ayrshire, and then we'll go to the junior champion Brown Swiss after that. Again, that's the first place from each class.
Here in the Jersey breed today, we've got two exceptional heifers and two heifers that are way different in where they're at in their livelihood. Your second place heifer here is bred. She's hunkered down a little bit at the calf. She's due here in a few months, carrying a lot of extra flesh with her. Your other heifer's a little bit taller. She's a little bit leaner. She's more dairy because of the fact she's not heavy with calf, and she's just so much smoother in that front end area than our heifer at second. So we're going to start here with the lighter brown heifer here in first. I like that hard top line of her. I think she walks correct on a set of feet and legs, and I'm going to give her a huge advantage in dairiness, especially in that front end area. Take nothing away from your second place cow here, a cow that looks like she's going to drop a wonderful udder, and that's what we're here for, that milk production and that style and those udders. But a heifer that just today is not quite as fit dairy-wise for me, especially in that head and neck region as your heifer in first. Congratulations.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
Lingridge, Class 12, Ellie Lingridge, Class 17, Kinley Henning, and Class 18, Ellie Lingridge.
Here in the Ayrshire division today, we only have one heifer, but we have a really nice heifer for your junior champion heifer. A heifer that's a spring heifer. You got to admire her growth. You got to admire that depth of rib and that straightness over that top line. I told the young lady she might want to take her to the state fair. She could stand some competition. Congratulations.
Congratulations to your junior champion, Ayrshire. That award was sponsored by Jason and Julie Selking and family. And the winner for your junior champion, Ayrshire, was Sophia Mudd. So up next, we will be doing your Brown Swiss junior champions. After that, we'll need Holsteins. So for the Holsteins, Class 3, we need Logan Beer. Class 6, Clay Beer. Class 10, Ryan Beer. Class 13, Caroline Kugelhahn. Class 15, Clay Beer, and Class 19, Ryan Beer.
Here in our championship drive for the Brown Swiss, you're going to see me do this all day long in champion and supreme champion as well. I'm looking for heifers that I think that can leave here and compete at the next level. I'm also looking for a heifer here that if I was picking one and someone was just saying you can take whichever heifer you want home and take it, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that nice, neat, complete heifer that's dairy, that heifer that's got that hard top line, that heifer that's going to go out of here and go compete against some of the other best brown Swiss in the state or area or wherever you're going to take them to. I think there's 3 here that fit that bill for me. Like I said, I'm not worried about age of them. I'm only worried about the quality of them. I'm going to make your junior champion right here on the heifer that the young lady has right here. I just love this fall calf here. I think she's got tremendous body. I think she's got tremendous strength up on her top line. I think she's a heifer that can leave here and stand her own anywhere she wants to go. I think she can do that. Then it gets a little nitpickier for me, but I'm going to go with your winter calf as a reserve. I just love this winter calf. I think she's got a tremendous future ahead of her. I think she's strong. She's got a nice top line. She's got a beautiful depth of rib. She walks very, very correctly on those feet and legs. And then if I had to give an honorable mention, I'm going to come down to the spring calf. I think that spring calf could really hold her own in a competition. I think she's going to hold her own in a class of some real quality brown Swiss. I think she's got the makings of a tremendous heifer. Take nothing away from the big heifers. They're just not, they don't just tickle my fancy today. They're just not the heifers where I'd want them to be your champion heifer today. Congratulations.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
So after the Holsteins here, we're going to need the jerseys. So from Class 4, Macy Mosier, Class 7, Mila Mosier, Class 11, Lauren Ford, Class 14, Katie Ford, Class 16, Shay Pierce, and Class 20, Lauren Ford. And then once we're done with each division junior champion, we will bring back every champion for the Champion Supreme Dairy Heifer after we're done with the Shorthorn.
We'll give all these exhibitors a round of applause, too. What tremendous quality. I know when I get up in the morning at 5 a.m., I would love to go to the barn and see this many heifers that look this good at one time. Wow. Even when you got tired and gloss in your eyes, these guys look good. They're just tremendous heifers. You've got great heifers at every class. You've got size and scale. You've got great top lines. You've got tremendous feet and legs. You've got ladies and gentlemen that know how they're showing them to make them look really good. So then it becomes your personal preference about where you think somebody will place in a bigger show, or the heifer that you think could fit the best in a show ring across all over. And I have 3 of them that really, really stick out for me as far as where they would compete. And you might be looking out there and you may have a totally different opinion, and that's fine with you, fine with me, because you're all allowed to have your own opinion. But I coach basketball in the state of Indiana, and I really don't care too much about opinions, so I only stay with what I think. But today, I just think that there's a lot of quality out here, a lot of ways you could go, a lot of things that you could say about each one. I'm going to go with your junior champion on the big yearling down here. I just love this heifer. I think she's tremendous in her size, her scale, her capacity, her strength over that top line. I just think she's a heifer that could stand a lot of competition. She's just one that catches your eye when she comes in there. She's got that silky smooth hide. She just moves so well, and the young man just does such a tremendous job of showing her, and that makes her even so much better. Then it gets nitpicky for me for your final 2 here. I really admire all these in here, but there's 2 more that I really admire the most here. I'm going to go with the young man spring yearling here for reserve. I just really admire her as well. I think she's a tremendous heifer. I think she's a heifer that maybe in a big show needs to be a tick taller, but she can hold her own just with the quality she possesses, that openness of rib, that extreme high dairyness that she's got, and that extreme uphill run that she has. For my honorable mention would be the spring calf. I just love that spring calf on the end down there as honorable mention. I think that heifer can go and compete. She's got size, she's got scale, she's got beautifulness, that I call it, where you just look at her and you fall in love with her as she goes around and flows across the ring. Just a heifer that's of high quality. Take nothing away from the other 3 in the middle. They're all high quality. Maybe another show, another place, another time. They're junior champion, reserve, or honorable mention. But for today, they just don't get what I want and what I'm looking for in the heifers that I'm picking out today. Congratulations to all of you.
Okay, up next, we're going to be doing the junior champion jerseys, and after that, we'll be doing the junior champion Milkman Shorehorn. Your results: your junior champion Holstein from the class 19, Ryan Beer, and the reserve junior champion from class 15 was Clay Beer. That award was sponsored in honor of Raymond and Naomi Becker.
Okay, give these ladies and gentlemen a round of applause. They've exhibited some good jerseys. One of the wonderful things I like coming up to your county fairs, because every time I know I'm up here, I'm going to step in a ring. I'm going to see animals that I'm going to see in Indianapolis somewhere or somewhere down the road that are going to make me look pretty good when they get in the ring, because they're very quality animals. So people who breed up here, you do a great job of getting the characteristics you need for each breed, exemplifying those as much as you can, and making them look good. Today, for me, it's an easy winner for me for junior champion. I'm going to go right here with this ladies' calf right here in the middle. This is my all-time favorite heifer for Jersey up here today. She's got it going on to me. She is a class act. She's sexy as she walks around the ring. She's got that beautiful head and neck. She's got that straight, hard top line. She's just a heifer to me that I just really, really admire. I admire that strength and that uphill run. I think it's the heifer that's going to leave here and really do some really, really nice things for this young lady as she shows her later on in the fall. Then it gets a little trickier for me. I think we've got some really good heifers out here. It's a little trickier for me. Some of them maybe need to lose a little weight. Some of them are a little bit, when they're shown, they need to be pinched in the middle a little bit more and keep their backs where they need to be and that kind of stuff. But that's just nitpicky on my part. I'm looking for the heifer that follows this heifer the most, and that's going to be your winter calf right here. It's going to be your reserve champion. I really admire this winter calf. I think maybe if she spends a little bit more time on the halter with her, gets her broke a little bit better. She doesn't want to seem to walk the best way she can, but she gets her down to a slow dance pace and she can control where those feet and legs go. She's going to cause some damage here. A really nice heifer. Your honorable mention will be on the yearling over here. I admire this yearling. I just don't think she stands the same amount of level of competition when she gets to a bigger show as the two heifers in front of her. Congratulations to everybody.
Okay, up next we're going to be showing for the junior champion milking shorthorn. Results for your junior champion jersey and from the class 11, Lauren Ford, and your reserve junior champion was from class 7, Mila Mosier. That award was sponsored in honor of John Sipe. So after the shorthorn, we will need all the junior champions to come back. We'll be doing the champion supreme dairy heifer.
Here in the shorthorn division, we only have one heifer, but you got to admire this heifer's overall strength, overall dariness over that top line, walking correctly on a set of feet and legs. The young man does a nice job of showing her. Congratulations on your champion shorthorn today.
Okay, so we're going to be doing the supreme heifer, so we need the junior champion Ayrshire Sophia Mudd, the junior champion Brown Swiss from the class 9 fall Ellie Lingridge, the junior champion Holstein from class 19 Ryan Beer, the junior champion Jersey class 11 Lauren Ford, and then your winner from the junior champion Milk and Shorthorn was Easton Ogg, and that award was sponsored by the Adams County Dairy Committee. So right now we're doing the champion supreme dairy heifer and reserve supreme dairy heifer. And that award is sponsored by ABS Global Jonathan Barnes. After the Supreme Dairy Heifer Reserve is picked, we will take a quick short break before we start the cow show.
Give all these exhibitors a round of applause. One of the most exciting things for me is when I go around the state and to meet young people all over the place and how nice and polite they are. Typical dairy farmers' kids, just very sweet, very nice, talk to you, smile all the time because they have a happy life. And that's just so neat to see. And once again, it's just another example and another community where we just have good young people that are going to grow up and make our industry proud, but also going to grow up and make your parents proud. We have some really nice heifers out here today. You know, we have a shorthorn heifer that was the only one out here today, but she could hold her own. She's got some nice features to her. She's got that nice hard top line. You have an Ayrshire spring calf out here that, once again, could hold her own, probably in the spring calf class of the Ayrshire breed. Nice, tall, lengthy kind of a heifer. You have a brown Swiss heifer here that the young lady just does a really good job with, too. A straight heifer, a heifer that's got that hard top line, a heifer that's walking on its feet and legs. You got a Jersey heifer that's just really pretty to watch, and just so many tremendous qualities with her. And then you got the big old Holstein that just exemplifies the Holstein breed with that stature and that height and that way she walks and the way she is on that top line. For me today, it comes down to two heifers, and two heifers that I think are going to leave here. Like I said, I'm anxious to go to the state fair, not only for what we bring out there, but I'm anxious to see what everybody else has, as I love watching animals that are really good show. I think there's two of them out here that are going to leave here, and they're going to compete at the state fair. They're going to say, watch me on the ring and see what I've got. Your Supreme Heifer Champion is going to be the big Holstein heifer here today. She's going to be your Supreme Champion. I just love that heifer. I think she's got so much going on with her, and she's just so sweet as she walks. A close runner-up is going to be your Jersey. I love this Jersey heifer. I know it is so hard to compare breeds because Holsteins are mammoth compared to Jerseys, and Jerseys are a lot smaller than Brown Swiss, and you just go down the line, it's so hard to compare. But what I'm looking for is just those breed characteristic traits, those things that we're all looking for, and no matter what kind of breed we have, that hard top line, those good feet and legs, that dairiness over the top, that dairiness through the shoulders, and I think we have that in all show today, but I particularly think we have that in the Holstein and the Jersey today. Congratulations to everybody.
Okay, so your champion Supreme Dairy Heifer was Ryan Beer from the Holstein. Again, that award is sponsored by ABS Global Jonathan Barnes. Your reserve Supreme Dairy Heifer.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newspawn Mechanical is located just north of Berne, along with over 175 years of combined service in the field. Newspawn Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
At Zerker's Best One, we've changed our name to Best One of Monroe. Still the same family ownership, simply a new name. Same great people, same great service, same great prices. You know who we are.
We are serving customers first.
We are trustworthy.
We are passionate.
We are committed.
We are community focused.
We are locally owned.
We are the family you've depended on for over 70 years. We are Best One of Monroe.
Best One of Monroe, celebrating 75 years of selling tires, serving people.
This is Ron King with Heartland Auction and Realty. My staff and I would like to thank you for all your business over the last 26 years. It is our passion to serve Adams County and the surrounding areas. We offer live and online auctions. We have a team of realtors that can list your house and help you find a place to call home. Give us a call at 724-3499 or visit our website at heartlandauctionrealty.com.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Partnerships thrive, integrity leads the way, and dedication meets innovation. Tried and true. Trueland Equipment. We have the tools and services you need to work the land. A John Deere provider with a broad inventory, assisting you in service and technical support. We respond to your concerns quickly. For all your equipment needs, choose Trueland Equipment, where provider means partner.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Newhouse Show Pigs is owned and operated by Brady and Emmy Newhouse in Marion, Indiana. Their operation consists of roughly 30 head of sows, with their main focus in the crossbred, Berkshire, and spotted breed. They have built many relationships with many breeders across the country and enjoy helping families achieve their goals within the industry. Feel free to contact them anytime throughout the year to discuss what options they have available for you.
This Holstein cow class, we have two really nice cows in this class. I'm going to start with this big red cow. I give her an advantage in that 400 attachment. I give her an advantage in that strength over that top line, the tremendous dariness she has through that head and neck. Put her over the cow in second place. I will give the advantage to height and rear udder in that second place cow. I really admire that height and rear udder, that second place cow. Just not quite the 4 udder attachment for me. Both of them got great venation in their udders. Both of them look like they're doing a tremendous job at home, what they're paid to do, and that's pay the bills through milk. Two really nice cows here.
Okay, up next will be Class 22, your Jersey senior 2-year-olds. On deck, we need Class 23, your Jersey senior 3-year-olds. Results for senior 2-year-old, Holstein Class 21, and first, Scout Krugerhahn, second, Grant Selking. Again, just a reminder to exhibitors, when we do the grand drive, we will need the heifer from that breed, the junior champion heifer for that breed as well.
In this Jersey 2-year-old cow class, what a cow. What a tremendous made, deep ribbed, uphill run, beautiful udder. I'm trying to find something wrong with her to try to think I'd correct, and right now I can't find anything. Just what a beautiful cow as she goes around that ring. She's so smooth. She flows so well. A beautiful venation in that udder. A cow that can leave here and really stand some competition. Congratulations, young lady.
Okay, up next, we will need the Class 23 Jersey senior 3-year-old. And on deck, we need Class 24, the Ayrshire 4-year-old. Your results from the Class 22, your Jersey senior 2-year-old is Katie Ford. Again, we want to thank our many sponsors. Last year, for the 2025 Dairy Banquet sponsors, Becker Trucking, Berne Ready Mix, Best One of Monroe, Decatur Vet Clinic Hospital, Dubrook Farms Dean Beer, New Spawn Mechanical. Also, thank you to Troy's Market for creating the 2025 auction basket. For the auction buyers, we want to thank Beer Farms Incorporated, Berne Ready Mix, F&M Bank, Beer Insurance, Graber Insurance, Keith and Lindsay Beer, Lotta Farms Incorporated, MJS Transportation, and Shaneman Excavating.
Here in this Jersey 3-year-old cow class, shame this cow doesn't have some competition as well. You gotta love that venation, that udder. You love that high and wide rear udder. You gotta love that way that udder tucks right in there and blends in under that stomach area. Tremendous hardline cow on the top, great dairiness. Just a cow could stand a lot of competition. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next, we need Class 24, your Ayrshire 4-year-old. And then on deck is the Class 25 Holstein. Your results for Senior 3 Jersey in Class 23, your winner was Lauren Ford.
In this Ayrshire cow class, we only have one in a 4-year-old cow class. You got to admire this cow's dairy, and it's got to admire that forerunner she has. Maybe high and wider and rear udder. We'd like to see that a little bit more. But a heifer that deserves a blue ribbon. Congratulations.
Okay, up next, your Class 25 Holstein 4-year-old. And on deck, we will do the 5-year-old Class 26 Brown Swiss. Your results from the Class 24 4-year-old Ayrshire, and first was Sophia Mudd.
Here in this Holstein cow class, we've got a tremendous cow here. You got to love that tremendous uphill that she has. Beautiful udder, attached very well, high and wide in that rear end. She is going to be just a tremendous cow to compete with later on in the fall. Congratulations, young lady.
Okay, so up next, we're going to do the 5-year-olds. We need Class 26 Brown Swiss, and on deck, we'll have Class 27 your jerseys. So the results from the 4-year-old Holstein Class 25, and first was Caroline Kukahan.
Here in this brown Swiss cow. We only have one cow in this class again, but we've got a really nice uddered cow, a cow that's got that high and wide rear udder, that great venation that goes through that cow, tremendous uphill walk, tremendous rib capacity, just a cow to compete and stand some competition. Congratulations, young lady.
Okay, up next, your Class 27 jerseys, and then last will be the Class 28 Holsteins. Results for Class 27, your Brown Swiss winner for the 5-year-olds was Ellie Lingridge.
Here in this Jersey cow class, once again, we only have one cow, but we got a cow that can really stand her own just about anywhere she goes. You got to admire that beautiful udder that she has, that high and wide rear udder that she has, that tremendous top line, that tremendous uphill run. Just a cow that can stand a lot of competition. Congratulations.
Okay, so up next, we will have Class 28, your Holstein. The results for Class 27 for the 5-year-old Jersey, and first was Noah Guerrera. So after Class 28, we're going to do some special recognitions while they get ready. Again, for the senior and grand drive, per judge's request, we'll do the junior champion along with, once we get the cow classes.
This Holstein cow class, we only have one cow. She's a dry cow, but a cow that looks like she has a really nice udder. If she has a calf, you got to admire her uphill run. She's got tremendous rib capacity, just a beautiful looking cow as she walks around the ring. Congratulations.
Okay, so your results for Class 28 is your Holstein, first Sophia Mudd. So we want to do a couple of special recognitions while they get ready for the senior and grand drive. If we can have Grant Selking and Hunter Smitley, your 10-year dairy members, come on up real quick. While they're coming up, we also will need some of the following students to come by ringside. Logan Beer, Beth Colligan, Kenley Henning, Caroline Kukahan, Scout Kukahan, Bree Colhagen, Bo Colhagen, and Sophia Mudd, if you can come by ringside. Okay, so we have two 10-year dairy members. We're going to have them first. Ladies. They're ready to graduate. Anyways, your 10-year members, so we have two individuals. We're going to have them tell your name, your family, what's your future plans, and a favorite 4-H memory.
Hello, my name is Hunter Smitley. My parents are Shannon and Missy Smitley. My future plans are to join the workforce in the construction field. And my favorite memory was winning Supreme Champion.
Hello, my name is Grant Selking. My parents are Jason and Julie Selking. My future plans are I'm going to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I will be studying agricultural economics. My favorite 4-H memory, I think, is my first year when at the state fair I got moved up in showmanship to the next round.
All right, let's give these two gentlemen a round of applause for 10 years of being a dairy showman. Their awards are sponsored by R.J. Becker and Son Shavings.
University of Nebraska, my wife is from that area.
Okay, the next award we want to give out is called a Herdsman Award. So if I can have Logan Beer, Beth Colligan, and Kenley Henning come on up. So the Herdsman Award, this criteria includes cleanliness of alleys, stalls, pens, bedding, must be inadequate, bright, dry, clean, in place, animals clean, secured, tightly, and penned. There is a selection committee. They go through throughout the week and watching the students. So your Herdsman Award winners are Logan Beer, Beth Colhagen, and Kenley Henning. And that award is sponsored by the Adams County Dairy Committee. This past spring, the Dairy Skill-a-thon, students compete in a Dairy Skill-a-thon contest. So if these individuals come forward, we'll start with the juniors, Beth Colhagen, Caroline Kukahan, Scout Kukahan, so you can come up front here. So at the Skill-a-thon, they go through and they get asked a lot of questions. They compete against each other. So in third was Scout Kukahan. In second is Caroline Kukahan. And then first was Beth Coigan. In the senior division, we need Sophia Mudd, Bo Coigan, and Bree Coigan. Again, these seniors are in grade 8 through 12. So in third place this year was Sophia Mudd. Second place was Bo Coigan. And in first place was Bree Coigan. And all of them, the awards for the Dairy Skill-a-thon were sponsored by the Adams County 4-H Dairy. All right, we're ready for the Grand and Supreme Drive. So if we could have the Ayrshires.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Okay, today we only have one Ayrshire cow, and she's a nice cow in her own right. She's going to be your senior champion cow today. And then we show for grand champion and reserve grand champion. We've got to admire the heifer, where she's at, but we can see the finished product with the cow. We know she's got a pretty decent udder. Looks like she milks pretty well. So she's going to be your grand champion cow, and your heifer's going to be reserve grand champion. Congratulations to both of you.
Okay, so your senior champion Ayrshire was exhibited by Sophia Mudd, and that award was sponsored by the Pleasant Ridge Farms. And your grand champion Ayrshire was Sophia Mudd, and your reserve champion was Easton Ogg. And that banner was sponsored by the First Bank of Berne. Apologize, reserve grand was Sophia Mudd. And now we're up for the Brown Swiss.
Only one brown Swiss cow in today's show, but a really admirable cow, a cow that's got a nice udder, got great venation, and put well together. She's going to be your senior champion cow. And then we're going to stay right along with that same concept. We're going to have her be your grand champion cow, and then the heifer will be your reserve grand champion. Congratulations to you.
Okay, so your senior champion brown Swiss. The award was sponsored by Pringers Incorporated. That was Ellie Lingridge. The grand champion brown Swiss, and the banner is sponsored by the First Bank of Berne. Again, that's Ellie Lingridge. And the reserve grand champion brown Swiss was Ellie Lingridge. Up next, we'll be doing these senior and grand Holsteins.
We've got three really nice Holstein cows in the ring. We got your dry cow down here that's, obviously not had a calf yet, so it's hard to judge up against her, against the two in-milk cows. I'm going to go with your big white cow as your senior champion cow here. I just love this cow. I think she's so smooth. She's got that high, wide rear udder. She's just got that beautiful pace to her, got that nice uphill run, that tremendous rib capacity. Take nothing away from your red cow, which is going to be your reserve senior champion, but I'd like to get a little higher, wider rear udder on her. I know she's a little young, so she's immature, but that's going to be your senior and reserve senior champion today. I need you to stay in here, young lady. Hey, I need you to stay in here, young lady. We need you to stay in. Your grand and reserve grand Holstein. You got to admire this heifer. She's a tremendous heifer in her own right, and she's a well-deserved junior champion. But I've got two finished products in front of me here. Two cows that can just stand their own anywhere they go. Two cows that have those complete udders and are just tremendous cows. So your senior champion white cow will be your grand champion cow, and your reserve senior champion red cow will be your reserve grand champion cow. Congratulations to all of you.
Okay, so your senior champion Holstein was exhibited by Caroline Kugelhahn. That award was sponsored by Dubrook Farms, Dean Beer. And your senior reserve champion Holstein was Cal Kugelhahn. For the grand drive, so your grand champion Holstein, the banner was sponsored by the First Bank of Berne. And the grand champion is Caroline Kugelhahn. And your reserve champion was Cal Kugelhahn. Okay, so now we're shown for the senior champion jerseys. When we do the Supreme Dairy, we will need the grand champion from each breed.
Okay, give these three exhibitors a round of applause. Really nice jerseys here today. Once again, we have three really nice cows. We have the youth all the way up to the old cow. For me, it's a slam dunk today for me. I just love this 2-year-old cow. I think she's going to be your grand champion jersey today. She's got that tremendous height in that rear udder. She's got that tremendous uphill run. She's beautiful as she walks with those tremendous feet and legs. I think she's the cow that can leave here and probably stand the most competition in her class. I just think she's just classy to look at. She just makes you fall in love with that Jersey breed when she walks around. And the young lady does a tremendous job of showing her. Gets a little tighter for me, but I'm going to go with your old cow for your reserve reserve senior champion. I think she has got the best high and wide rear udder compared to your honorable mention cow. But take nothing away from your honorable mention cows. Well, really quality Jersey cows here today. Congratulations.
Okay, so your senior champion jersey was Katie Ford. That award was sponsored by Kugelhahn Holsteins, and your Senior Reserve Junior Champion jersey was Noah Guerrera.
Once again, here in your Jersey breed, we got to admire our junior champion heifer there. Just a tremendous heifer in her own right, can stand her own. But we do have two finished product, really good products in front of us here with your senior champion. So your senior champion will stay as your grand, and your reserve senior champion will be your reserve grand. Congratulations to all three of you.
Okay, so your grand champion jersey was exhibited by Katie Ford, and the reserve grand champion jersey was Noah Guerrera. That banner was sponsored by the First Bank of Berne. So now we'll be doing the grand champions. We need all the grand champions to come back for the Supreme. So in the grand drive, we should have from the Ayrshire division, Sophia Mudd. From the Brown Swiss, Ellie Lingridge. From the Holstein, Caroline Kugelhahn. And from the Jersey, Katie Ford. And from the Milken Shorehorn, So once we get the grand champion, we will be going into showmanship. So we'll be doing senior division first, then we'll go into intermediate, then junior, then premier. Again, showmanship is a volunteer basis, but members are strongly encouraged to participate.
Okay, here for Supreme Champion, we've got our two cows that I'm looking for your title contention right here together. I want to talk a little bit about the three-year standing. We got a nice little shorthorn heifer here that can stand some competition. Only shorthorn in this show today. Got to give the young man a round of applause for getting her out here and looking so good. You have your Ayrshire cow out here, a little bit mature. She's a little bit on the stale side as far as milking, but you can tell she's got a nice quality udder. She's got a lot of dairiness to her. Give the young lady applause for bringing her out today. You got a really nice brown Swiss cow here, a cow that can stand a lot of competition. Just for me today, she's in the ring with just two powerhouse cows today. But you got to admire the way this young lady has shown cattle all day today. Give her a round of applause as well. This comes down to two cows for me, and it is a really hard decision because I love both cows. I think both cows can do a lot of damage in the show ring. I think both cows obviously just have tremendous udders. You can go and through and go through in your head which one you think is here, which one you think is there. And at the end of the day, you got to go with what you think is your gut instinct. To me today, I think that we're going to go with the Holstein cow as your Supreme Champion today. I think she's the best cow out there. She's totally complete. I think she's going to be your Supreme Champion. I love that height and that rear udder and tremendous size capacity as she's out there. Take nothing away from this Jersey. This Jersey's a 2-year-old cow. She's extremely young. She is going to make a whale of a cow, and I could justify maybe putting her as champion, but for me today, the Holstein's just that little bit tick better for me today as far as where things are, but don't take anything away from this Jersey. In 2 more years, this Jersey could run a roses for a lot of Supreme Champions. Congratulations to all of you today.
Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur is a complete building center for all building contractors and do-it-yourselfers. We supply every facet of building supplies that you will need to complete your next project, but we can also help you get the work done. We install doors, windows, overhead doors, and roofs locally when the materials are purchased from us. We install pole barn packages all over Indiana, Ohio, and southern Michigan, and we provide rooftop delivery with shingle purchases. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12 on Saturday. Let us help you with all of your construction project needs.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at MsLehman.com.
For almost 100 years, Offholder Equipment Sales has provided equipment solutions within the region. We're your one-stop shop for agricultural, construction, and turf equipment. Visit us for all things Kubota, including a complete line of tractors and implements, construction equipment, lawn and garden equipment, and utility vehicles. Kubota's top-notch equipment, parts specialist, and expert technicians are here to support your success. Whether you're a farmer, homeowner, or landscaper, we're here to get the job done right. Visit us today and experience the Offholder difference in Berne, Indiana, and Minster, Ohio.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Take charge of your finances with Financial Partners, FCU's You Choose Rewards credit card options. Choose a fixed rate card with an APR as low as 8.00% for consistent payments. Need a fresh start with credit? The Premier card offers a fixed 13.99% APR. Both require credit approval. Apply today at financialpartnersfcu.org. Financial Partners FCU. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Okay, you can go ahead and stop where you're at. I'm going to explain everything to you. I've been an educator all my life in education and things, and I think it's important that you know what I'm looking for before we get started. Okay? So here's the go-around. Number one, you're senior showman. You should know exactly what's going on out here. Shouldn't have to worry about that. Number two, know where your cow is in the ring, space-wise, compared to where the competitors are, compared to where I am. Okay? Third thing you want to make sure you're doing is when I tell you to get somewhere, get there. Okay? I don't care how slow you can walk. When I want you going somewhere, I want you getting there, and then we'll get back to showing them. Okay? The fourth thing is I'm going to ask you some questions. So just be ready for that. I will give you a little advance warning what it is so you can think about it. Okay? Any questions about that? So everybody knows what I'm looking for when I get out there. All right, good luck to all of you. Start walking.
So if you're doing intermediate showmanship, you should be on the holding deck.
Okay, now that you took somebody else's animal and you all evaluated that animal, I'm going to make sure you just didn't give me a dog and pony show and do what you just do to walk around and look like you know what you're doing. So I'm going to ask you a strength and a weakness of the animal you just took over. It's not your animal. So when you were evaluating out there, you should have checked, okay, this heifer has a weak loin, this heifer has a high tail, I need to pinch this one down. You're going to give me a strength of that heifer, and you're going to give me a weakness, and you're going to do it over the microphone. So I'm going to bring the microphone to you, ask you about it, and you're just going to give me a reason over the microphone. Okay? That way everybody can understand what we're looking for. Any questions from anybody? All right, here we go. I need a strength and a weakness about this cow, young men.
The strength is her depth of rib and her spring of rib, and a weakness would be she breaks a bit behind the shoulder.
Thank you, sir. Strength and weakness, young lady?
Her strength would be her ribs, and her not strength is her neck.
Thank you. Young lady, strength and weakness right here.
A strength would be her pin bones, and a weakness would be her top line.
Okay, strength and weakness right here, young lady.
For her strength, I'd say that she's very straight over the top, and for her weakness, I'd say that she lacks spring of rib.
Sir, your opinion?
I would say the strength would be the spring of ribs, and then the negative about this would be it's not as straight along the top.
And finally, young man, we're going to ask for your opinion.
For her strength, I'd say her length from head to tail, and her weakness, her depth to her rib.
Okay. Everybody needs to start leading your animal. I want you to lead them up 4 feet or 5 feet and stop them. Go. One last set of questions. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think about it. So make sure you're concentrating and focused on what I'm saying. I want to know what the gestation period of a dairy cow is. And I want to know, on average, which breed of dairy produces the most volume of milk. On average, the breed of dairy that produces the most volume of milk. We'll give all these guys a round of applause here. Remember, when you're in showmanship, it doesn't matter the kind of quality of an animal you have. We're looking for how you do the things that you do and do them well, how you get your animal set up quickly. I'm a big on, when I walk to one side, I expect those feet and legs moved instantly. I don't want you to wait till I'm a distant past where you go, oh my, he's there, I got to move the feet. I want you to anticipate where that's at. Also looking for people that pay attention to their animal, but also know where I'm at in the ring too. Sometimes you guys get some of you got a little lackadaisical on things. You're looking down at the ground. I know it's a long day, But when you're out here showing against the people you have to show against today, one or two little mistakes is going to make a huge difference on who walks out of here with a winner and who walks out of here a learner today. And then the other thing is, I want you to understand, when you're showing in showmanship, I told my kids this all the time, and now we tell our grandkids this, now we tell our nieces and nephews this. When you're in the show ring, you're either winning it in showmanship or you're learning from it. Okay, because typically you pick one winner. So you don't know, or two runner-up. You don't know if you're 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, 27th, or whatever you are. You just know you showed. So what did you learn when you're out there? A couple pointers for some of you. Remember, when you're taking over somebody else's animal, you have to evaluate that animal. You have to walk around that animal. You have to look at that animal, because your job now is to show that animal the best it needs to be shown. You already know that about your animal. So that's one thing you need to make sure that you understand. Number 2 is when the judge comes in front of you, you need to move so that judge can see the front of your cow. We're looking for dairiness. We're looking for that head and neck area. You got to move, okay? You can't be a door, because then the judge can't see what he's looking for. And then the other thing is, you got to relax and have some fun when you're out here. You got to make sure that you're constantly focused on what you do, but that you're having a good time. I mean, I always tell my wife the 3 best days of the year are showing cows, judging cows, and coaching basketball. Then she reminds me that we got married, so then I have to bump the anniversary up to number 1. But typically, when you're out here and you're enjoying what you do, you have fun what you do, you're good at what you do. The other thing I want to say is that all of you in here, I've been to a lot of county fairs. All of you in here could have won at least one of the county fairs I've been at. You guys have that many tough showmen in here. So when you're out here going, you're not just going against a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing and you just happen to be better. You got to be really good at what you do. Well, with enough said for me today, my winner is going to be the young man on the back side over here, right here. He's going to be my winner today. I thought he did the best job of getting those feet and legs set. And I thought he did the best job of getting the feet set quickly on the animal that was not his. I thought he was in tune to me. I thought he was aggressive when he had to go somewhere, but he was slow dancing when he needed to slow dance. He made his heifer look the best he could possibly look every second that I looked at the heifer. That's important. So he's going to be your winner. Your runner-up is going to be the young man right here with this Holstein right here. I think he is a tremendous shower. Not that the rest of you aren't, but he's in tune to what he's doing. He gets where he needs to go in a quick fashion, and I love that about him. Maybe a little tick quicker on those feet and legs when I'm one side or the other, but that's nitpicking. I thought both of them were really close there. But 2 excellent showmen. Actually, all of you in here were very good showmen. And I wish you all the best of luck. Congratulations.
Okay, so your winner of senior showmanship was Hunter Smitley. The award sponsored by Beer Farms Incorporated. Also, all the students that could participate in showmanship, we put their names in a drawing. And so one of the students will win a halter. This halter is sponsored by Dr. Max Lehman and Norman and Arlene Becker Memorials. And so for the senior division, your winner of the halter was Katie Ford. Okay, so we're going to get ready for intermediate showmanship. On deck will be the junior showmanship.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Everybody hold up where you're at. I'm going to go over, if you watched the senior, we explained a little bit before we started. It's crowded in here. There's a lot of you. Remember, you're not driving a bumper car, so it's not the idea of running into somebody. So take your time. If somebody ahead of you is slow, don't worry about that. I can see that. So just do the very best you can to keep your heifer where it needs to be and giving yourself enough spatial awareness in the ring. Also, remember, you want to get where I'm telling you to go in a hurry. Get there and then get them set up. Also, make sure that you understand why I'm in the ring based on where your heifer is as well to make her look the best you can. Good luck to all of you, and let's go. Start walking.
So these students are competing in intermediate showmanship. The winner will be competing here in a little bit for premier showmanship. But tonight at 6 o'clock here in the show ring, we will be doing the premier round robin. They will be showing 8 species. So we will be using class 9 and 10 tonight from the dairy species, excuse me. So we need them ready. You will be the 4th one. So they'll start with horse and pony. They go poultry, swine, and then dairy for tonight. That's at 6 o'clock. We also want to take the time to thank some people. We want to thank the Game Day Photography. They've been taking pictures throughout the week, and so they will have them pictures posted. Also, we want to give a big shout out to Clint Anderson and his team from the Berne Witness. They've been broadcasting a lot of these shows on webcasts, and so you can go later on and watch them archives and get to watch the students from this past week competing. So thanks to Berne Witness for all you do for us. just a reminder, if you're doing junior showmanship, you need to be in a holding deck.
Give all these guys and gals a round of applause. Everybody did a really good job out here. It's crowded, and you guys did a nice job of letting each other have their space that they needed and still moving around the ring. I pulled my final three out there, and then I looked at them one more time, evaluated them, and I pulled them back in the ring. All three of them do a really, really nice job. I think that when it comes down to the quality of showmen that you have here, and you have so many good showmen, whoever educated these people or whoever taught them in the barn or whoever they watched and learned from, they learned something because they all do a really, really nice job. The one I'm going to go with the winner today reminds me of peanut butter and jelly. It just goes together, and it's smooth. And that cow and that young man on the end were as smooth as peanut butter and jelly today. He's going to be your winner. I think he just did such an outstanding job. The only thing I might caution him on is he is as serious as anybody I've ever seen. He doesn't crack a smile until now when he's in the winner's circle, but he is as serious as you can be, and he's not going to let anybody think that they're going to beat him because his competition level is very, very high. Your runner-up's going to be the young lady with the jersey. I think she did a really good job as well. I think that in a lot of shows, her and the third place person with the Holstein could compete and probably win a lot of shows in showmanship. Today, they're just going against a young man that just separated himself. I'm just being honest with you. I couldn't get over watching how well he moved around the ring. The young lady does the same thing. I might caution her a little bit. She likes to use her feet a lot. I mean, that's okay, but it's something you probably don't want to get too much used to, but she does such a good job. Everybody in the ring had a nice day today, but those are your winner and your runner-up. Congratulations to all of you.
Okay, so your intermediate showmanship winner was Clay Beer. That award is sponsored by Norman and Arlene Memorial. Your intermediate halter winner is Mila Mosier. That was sponsored by Dr. Max Lehman and Norman and Arlene Becker. Now we're up for junior showmanship. After junior showmanship, we'll bring the winners back for premiere.
Cooper Farms raises turkeys, hogs, and chickens for table eggs, using innovative, sustainable practices that protect our land, our water, and our animals. With over 2,500 team members and around 450 contract family farmers, we produce the highest quality essentials of stewardship with families, team members, our customers, and the community.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops an acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
These two young ladies a round of applause. They did a really good job out here. We got two out here for showmanship today, and I'd like to give them just a couple of pointers. Number one, make sure when you put your hand on that halter wherever you want it, but keep it there. So some of you got it on the outside, you got it inside. Make sure that chain's not hanging down on you. Make sure you've got that. Number two, make sure that when I go around you that you move those feet so they need to get where the judge is. Make sure you know where those feet are supposed to be. The young lady on the end is going to be your winner today. She did a really good job of getting herself situated, getting where it needed to go. I think she, once again, maybe ought to keep her feet off of that animal's feet a little bit more, but that's a split here that I just go through in my mind. One of the things I'd like to see different, but she did a really nice job of knowing where I was at. She was fully focused on her animal and me the whole time. Congratulations, your winner. Your runner-up is going to be the lady right here. I think that she needs to get a little more focused on where I am and where her heifer is, but otherwise she did a really nice job. Congratulations.
Okay, so your junior showmanship winner was Charlie Ford. That award was sponsored by Dr. Max Lehman.
Leaky Farms Trucking, LLC is located outside of Berne, Indiana. Leaky Farms Trucking specializes in the transportation of ag and general commodities with a wide range of dump, belt, hopper, dry, van, refrigerated, tanker, and flatbed trailers. We would like to wish good luck to all 4-H'ers in the fair this year. Give John or Ted a call for any of your upcoming transportation needs. John at 260-525-4748 and Ted at 260-849-0770.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
We'll give all three of these a round of applause. Once again, before I name my Supreme Showman here of all three levels, I want to thank you guys for letting me come up here to judge. Always enjoy coming up here. Great people, great cattle, beautiful drive all the way up here. So I'm very appreciative of the opportunity to be here. What a great show today. We've had some really good cattle come into show ring. We've had some really good showmen come into show ring today. But I think when it comes down to your champion showman today, I think that two of you really do a great job. The young lady with the jersey, you're getting better and better. You're learning. You're going to be really an effective showman here in a few years. You're going to be really good. Look up to these two guys. Watch these two guys. These two guys are really good at what they do. They've mastered their craft. So it comes down to a separation between the two young men with the Holstein, and I thought both of them did a really good job. To be honest with you, I could nitpick them a little bit. I could also praise them both because they do such a good job. But for today, your winner is going to be the young man right here on the end. He's going to be your Supreme Showman today. I think he's smooth. I think he does a really good job. I think that he is knowledgeable. I think he understands where everything needs to be. Take nothing away from Mr. Peanut Butter and Jelly here. They do a great job together. They're really, really good. Just I think this young man up here at the top is just a tick better today at what I'm looking for. Congratulations. I wish you the best of luck in your Supreme Showman tonight, and I wish all of you the best of luck the rest of the fair. Congratulations.
Okay, so your winner for Premier Showmanship was Hunter Smitley. The award is sponsored by Callis Creek Holsteins. And your reserve or runner-up was Clay Beer.